Just a look from these gals could make your heart explode, sometimes quite literally. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 female video game villains.
That felt good, 10 minutes.
For this list, we'll be looking at the morally dubious ladies from video games. From murder, insanity, to plain old bitchiness, basically these gals are the last people you want to mess with.
Tell me you'd kill for me. Anything I want.
Our usual rules are in effect, one character per franchise, and we're only ranking characters that originated from video games. Also, be on the lookout for spoilers.
We both said a lot of things that you're going to regret. But I think we can put our differences behind us.
Number 10, Dahlia Hawthorne. Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Trials and Tribulations. You never know what lies behind an innocent smile. If you're really lucky, it may end up being a serial killer who uses her ladylike innocence to get away with her crimes. Sharp as a knife and completely without empathy, she's not above framing others in order to get away with her dirty deeds. She'll even go so far as to impersonate her own sister from beyond the grave. No, really. While she almost succeeded in bringing down our favorite defense lawyer, you can't escape justice when Phoenix Wright is on the case. Number 9, Ultimacia. Final Fantasy VIII. It's bad enough when you're fighting a sorceress hell-bent on controlling the universe, but it's even worse when she's also the puppet master of an already loathable woman, in this case, Ambassador Edea Kramer. Ultimacia's ultimate goal is to compress all of space and time into a singular moment, thus allowing her to become God ruling over all of existence. In order to accomplish this goal, she sends her consciousness into the past to take control of Edea, whom she selected because of her political position. Thus, through most of the game, you feel like Edea is the end-all villain, especially when she stabs Squall through the chest. Ouch. Number 8, Gruntilda Winkybunion, Banjo-Kazooie series. You know those villains who won't get the hint and just keep coming back from the dead? Gruntilda trumps all of them. Originally wanting nothing more than to be beautiful, this witch goes out of her way to kidnap the protagonist's sister and drain her of her good looks. Of course, Banjo and Kazooie put a stop to that when they knocked her off of her own castle and dropped a boulder on her. But the old gal didn't stay down for long, as even when she's a walking corpse, she's always there to ruin Banjo's day. Number 7, Carmen Sandiego. Where in the world is Carmen Sandiego series?
You fools need bailing out, I see.
We know it's an educational game that teaches children important lessons and facts about history and geography. But by God, if this criminal mastermind is not the most infuriating fugitive.
Yes, you are quite a worthy opponent. But in the end, I'll outsmart you.
Just when you think you're gonna arrest her, she leaps out of another window and is halfway around the world before you know it. Still, there was no greater sense of accomplishment than when you finally caught the master thief. Not to mention, no one can pull off a red trench coat like she could. Number 6, Catherine Marlowe, Uncharted 3, Drake's Deception.
I had such high hopes for you.
Yeah, right.
She may have gotten on in years and looks like a rather frail member of high society, but whatever you do, do not underestimate this woman.
As if it were in the cards all along.
A member of a hermetic order created by Queen Elizabeth I to protect Great Britain from the shadows, Ms. Marlowe has a particular disliking for a certain cocky treasure hunter.
I don't recommend making a scene. You're not exactly here legally, remember?
In pursuit of the Aram of the Pillars, a legendary city lost in the desert, she's not above beatings and assassinations in order to achieve her goals. Unfortunately, neither a secret society nor a wicked tongue has any power over quicksand.
How are you doing?
I can't.
Number 5, Mother Brain, Metroid series. What could possibly be responsible for the spread of all these horrific, gelatinous, toothy monstrosities known as Metroids? Well, that would be this artificial intelligence. While originally programmed by the Chozo, it turned out that she was too smart for her own good and had a little bit of a meltdown, taking over the space pirate organization that would eventually wipe out the Chozo race. As such, she's one of Samus Aran's mortal enemies. Unfortunately, taking her down isn't as easy as shooting a fish in a barrel, as she has an abundance of mutated forms.
Mother.
Number 4, Shodan. System Shock 2.
Would you have done this?
You weren't meant
To be
Picture it, you wake up on a starship alone, stricken with amnesia and surrounded by infected crew members who want your head. Your only guidance comes in the form of a survivor who leads you through the various decks via radio, filling you with hope and a sense of certainty that you'll survive this nightmare. And then you reach her, and the survivor turns out to be nothing but a corpse.
Your species shall only be a footnote to my magnificence.
Who's been talking to you then? Only an insanely creepy and sadistic AI who's been playing you like a fiddle. Twisted to the core, but your only chance at an escape, Shodan is the very definition of necessary evil. Number 3, Alma Wade, F.E.A.R series. It's hard not to feel sorry for Alma, but that doesn't stop her from scaring the ever-loving crap out of us.
He ripped us from her.
A powerful psychic, she became nothing more than a living experiment for most of her short life, even forcefully made pregnant in order to breed psychic soldiers. Is it any wonder that she started killing people? Throughout the franchise, she's shown to be capable of crushing people with a thought or administering illusions that'll drive anyone insane. Whether you find her to be a monster, a tragic figure, or even disturbingly attractive, she's not to be trifled with.
What was that sound?
Number 2, GLaDOS, Portal series.
I've been really busy being dead. You know, after you murdered me.
She's the queen of dry wit, murderous testing, and zero mercy when it comes to her human lab rats. And we love her for it.
Did I accidentally fizzle that before you could complete the test? I'm sorry.
As you think and portal your way through the seemingly endless Aperture facility, the signature robotic ring of GLaDOS' voice plagues you wherever you go. The thing is, she's either making you laugh your ass off or filling you with absolute dread.
Let me give you the fast version. There. If you have any questions, just remember what I said in slow motion.
We're not sure what's more scary about her, the fact that she's dead set on snuffing the life out of you, or that when she discovers a remnant of her old humanity, she chooses to erase it without a second thought.
We have a lot of tests to do.
Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
You win!
Serve me? No. I think everyone else is here to serve my experiments.
What choice? My only crime was being born with the gifts you gave me.
Jacinta. And now, this.
I need more time. The usurper's excursion came too soon.
Hello there, Pit. And you too, Palatine. Here to crash my homecoming party?
Number 1, Sarah Kerrigan, StarCraft series. She was once an agent in service of a revolutionary movement. Now she is known throughout the cosmos as the Queen of Blades, ruler of the Zerg, and quite possibly the most dangerous thing in the universe.
You can never suffer enough for all the lives you've ruined.
While she could have easily become a victim, her evolution from human to ruler is multi-layered, deeply investing, and just downright badass.
I am the Queen of Blades.
A character fueled by vengeance, yet torn between who she was and what she's become, there was little doubt that despite being staged as the greatest threat to the galaxy, a lot of us were still in the Queen's corner.
What I am now is beyond your comprehension.
Do you agree with our list?
It's true.
Which female villain in video games do you think should have taken the top spot?
The killing will never stop.
With new videos published every day, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.